Be welcome to a new video where I just analyze all of these pairs and I'm gonna tell you which ones I'm gonna be most interested on taking a trade. Now, before that, the past week I wasn't able to upload a video for the analysis because it was kind of a rough week if you ask me, inside and outside of the markets as well. But I had no Wi-Fi over the weekend until Tuesday morning, and by that time I was like, there's not really time for me to record the video, and I wanted to trade New York session. And at the end of the day, the week was a shitty week for me. But hey, I can't complain because we've been having a few weeks where all the trades have been happening accordingly to what I'm seeing here. And hey, the markets are kind of weird, but I think the key that made these past weeks be worth it was to show up every single day, and you will find your entry, you will find what the market wants to do. And if I think this was a week that I should have not traded, but at the end of the day, I did made a couple of mistakes, and I'm gonna learn and keep going. As you guys know, first pair is gonna be AUDJPY. Let's go. As you can see, we are bearish. Last previous structure point, we have a psychological number as well, a support and resistance area well respected. This is on the weekly, we'll see on the daily, and it looks like we are ready to have this push to the downside. Already rejected this last previous structure point. It looks like we kind of rejected the EMA, not at all, but hey, it's coming there. But if we shift to the daily, as you can see, we were bullish, we shift bearish. And what do we have here? We have our EMA, we are below our area. We are also, we have the psychological number. And as you can see, we shift bearish, keep going to the downside. I'm waiting for the pullback to then sell. Now, if we go to the 4 hour, as you can see, okay, we're bullish, we shift bearish. I wouldn't count this as an elbow. Bearish, 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 bullish. Okay, we're bullish by this little candle. So I'm basically gonna be waiting for the next New York session. I wouldn't put a trade on London session unless it's like a very clear entry. But I wanna see price. I mean, I can't predict what the market is gonna do at its opening, but at least I want price to make some structure and then just give me like a clear hint that it's gonna keep going to the downside. We are gonna be creating more structure to the upside, and then I'm just gonna be waiting for the shift to go bearish, to have a rejection of this EMA on the 4 hour, and I will probably enter that trade by that time. Well, if we are in the right time. You can check my entry video on my channel. That's where I explain everything better, because I don't want to sit here and explain my entry every single time. But as you know, we'll look for an entry here and keep moving on. And CDJPY, this is basically the same. I'm just waiting to see which one looks cleaner. Although, as I'm seeing here, we are bullish, and that's on the weekly. And on the daily, it looks very similar to AUDJPY, where we were bullish, shift bearish. We already had a rejection of the last previous structure point. We keep going to the downside, pull back, EMA, psychological number area, as you can see. But on the 4 hour, it looks even cleaner, better. Are we gonna create a new higher high? I don't know. But if anything, I'll be looking on the 1 hour for a shift of structure, maybe around this area. And I would love to see a rejection of the 4 hour EMA and the 1 hour EMA. No. Let's see the 2 hour. Yeah. For this, I just want to see what market does for the next session. I wouldn't trade on London, maybe New York. And let's see what it's gonna do about this EMA here. But I do like this trade to sell, take profit here, stop loss somewhere around there. I have this just as an example. I think I was actually waiting for the pullback here, and it did not happen. Yeah, I think I was waiting. We shift bullish, bearish, bearish. Yeah, I was waiting for the pullback, and it never happened. I think, or we were out of session. I don't know. Okay, USDJPY. This trade I did not took. We'll talk about that. Okay, we're bearish. It's basically the same thing, but I do want to say a few things about USDJPY because of everything that's going on with the USD currency. Now, yeah, we're bearish there. We are bearish on the daily. Very bearish. Very bearish. 4 hour, completely bearish. I wanted to take a trade here, but we didn't get this pullback. It looks like my analysis, my what I think the price was gonna go to. It happened, but it did not happen the way it happened, the way I wanted it to happen, because we were bullish. I was we shift bearish, and I was waiting for a rejection of this point. I had my alarm here. It did not hit. It was close to 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Around that time, before the last London session, and we had the push. Okay, what am I gonna be waiting for in this market? Hey, guys, I took this trade once, twice. I could have taken the same trade for a third time. I'm trying to find my third time, I think. I'm just gonna find an entry here. I don't know if I'm gonna have the 4 hour bullish or only the 1 hour, or where's the daily gonna be. I just know that I'm gonna be patient enough. I don't think I'm gonna take a trade here before the first daily candlestick to close. So if anything, beginning on Tuesday, I'm gonna look for a buy here. Although I don't know, because I think we can come all the way down here at the same time. But to be honest, I'm not interested on selling just yet, unless we have a rejection of this area. To be honest, like if we keep rejecting and I have a clear rejection of this, let's see what happened here. Bearish. I mean, no, that was just straight up to the downside. But if that happens, hey, I'm okay. I'm gonna be waiting for this to then buy. This is a good buy though. But yeah, I'm more confident on me buying than on me selling, even though I can have everything bearish. I think price can respect this range, this zone as well, and we are gonna keep going to the upside. I mean, not keep going to the upside because we're going to the downside, but hey, you know what I mean. We're gonna shift and go to the upside. Your GBP, this is another one where I'm just like, okay. As you guys can see, we did not have a rejection of this level, like a last previous structure point rejection. So I am thinking that we are gonna keep going to the downside, and we are gonna shift bearish on the weekly, maybe. Daily, we were bearish. Oh my gosh, I could have held this way more, but that's fine. We're bearish now. We created a new lower low, but on the 4 hour, as you can see, I took this trade. Took me out. What can I learn about this trade? I think, if anything, why did I took this trade? As you can see, a lot of support and resistance here. I mark my zone. Hey, resistance, support. We were bullish. We shift bearish. 6 a.m., 7 a.m., New York, EMA. We are below the EMA, below the area. This was a safe sell with a take profit here. I did not took it. I don't know. I do not remember why. But yeah, then another time, Friday, same thing. We're bearish, last previous structure point. We get to the last previous structure point. We stop, we go down. I enter the trade, and I should have taken maybe like stop loss like this and a better take profit, or just at least here on this area. And I didn't, because I don't know, I thought it was like, oh, it's Friday, maybe the price is gonna come all the way down here and the weekly time frame is gonna bullshit. I mean, it could have happened, but it did not happen. I left the trade open during the weekend, and it just went to stop loss to then come back to the same area that we respect. Even when we're going up, we respect the area, and when we are going down, we also respect the area. And as you can see, I did not enter here, and then I was waiting for a pullback. You can see my alarm here. It never got hit, and it kept going to the downside. What am I waiting for now? Look, am I crazy if I think this can happen? I guess you gotta ask yourself too. I mean, maybe I can make a bigger area just for now, because I want to see where this takes me. Go left. Okay, got you. Oh, okay. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't mean shit. Daily. Let's see. Maybe you mean something. Let's see. Okay. Now it means something. Resistance, support. Okay, basically, I just want to see if we use this as resistance. If not, then no. I would love to see a near reaction of the EMA. Let's see where they. Maybe we'll come back here. I don't know. I'm just gonna be looking at this, and that's why it's in my top pairs. Basically, these are all my top pairs for the week. I don't know if it's me or the markets or my psychology at the time, although I think I'm gonna work on my psychology this weekend to be more fresh for the next week. The thing that just keeps me confident and strong, and that makes me wanna just keep looking at the charts, is because if I know that if I show up every single day, shit will happen. Now, there's a few more that I wanna touch on that I will not put on the top pairs. Are there more that I'm not touching on than on the top pairs? One, two, three, four, five. Okay, yeah, there's one more. The USD ones are all the same, but just to wrap it up on Euro GBP, hey, can we have a reaction from these areas that we used as resistance before? Yes. Are we? I don't know. I'm gonna wait for the first daily candlestick to close, and then we'll see what happens from there. But if anything, I'm interested on keep this selling unless we unless this happens. Boop, bullish. I mean, maybe not all the way up here, but on top of this EMA, then we have a pullback and we start going to the upside. If that happens, then hey, more than great for me. AUD CAD, this one, I only like it because we are bearish last previous structure point and EMA. Although, if you come here, it just gets a little bit like, because daily, bullish, now we shift bearish. It looks like we reject the EMA, but at the same time, I don't know. We have a psychological number here. Let me put it right there. Psychological number. If we go to the 4-hour, super bullish. Now we shift bearish. Last previous structure point. I mean, if anything, I'm gonna wait for price to be below this point and have a rejection of the last previous structure point and everything that I can have here. And if everything is right session, and if the entry happens, then I'm gonna sell. Where's gonna be my take profit? To be honest, I'm trying to take trades that I can close right ahead, because you never know what's going to happen in this market. But right off the bat, I can tell you that this resistance zone calls my attention. Let's see, it is a psychological number. So if anything, my take profit will be here on this psychological number, I think, unless I find a shorter and better, like if we talk about stop loss, like a better trade, just because of take profit and risk reward ratio. After that, these three next ones are all the same. USD CHF, basically, I've been talking about them for long. I think we have solid structures marked down, like strong support and resistance levels. I'm basically going to be trying to copy all of these pairs, all of these trades that I've taken before. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. But we'll see. I am very confident on this area. So if we can create a new lower low, then shift bullish and start going to the upside, I'm buying and I will be selling here. And I will be. This one, it's the only one that it's different. GBP USD. USD CHF and Euro USD are basically the same. Basically, I just want to repeat it, either this trade or, well, there's a few trades here that I could have taken and I didn't. So if anything, I'll try to get something out of those trades that I wasn't able to capitalize on, like this. If we come all the way down here, we have a reaction of this EMA that could look pretty nice. Now GBP USD, we're bullish, pull back to buy. Maybe. I am really concerned, and this was another trade that I missed. That I got stopped. Oh wow! Like all of these weeks, and did you actually break through that? That's crazy. So, are we waiting for the pullback to then buy? I don't think this week, but we'll see. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. And GBP NCD, this one we've been bearish for a long time. If you go to the daily, we are bullish, but very, very good resistance, support and resistance area. So I'm just gonna be waiting for this small gap. Just for this to get filled and shift bearish to then sell. For hour, we have the EMA very close, inner area, psychological numbers, and if we manage to either, shift bearish on the 4-hour reaction of the EMA, everything below this area, and we find our entry, maybe on the 1 hour, there's something nice too, then I'll get on that trade. You can see here, I can't remember if I entered this trade or not, but this was the loss. This was the past week though, so I think I did not enter this trade. I think I was waiting on the pullback, and by that time, I did not like how it looked. But oh well, GBP and CD there. GBP USD, I think I cover pretty much everything. I'm going to be taking one of these trades, then I'll look for USD JPY to respect these previous zones, as in all of the USD currency ones. And Euro GBP, I like the way we're going down and respecting these areas. It's just the markets that happen. This is gonna be everything for this video. It's time to be brave. I don't think this will be the best week, or not even close to that. But hey, we have to show up every single day, and you already know what's gonna happen. I'll see you guys on the next one.